It has been since, I want to say, June of 2015 since I've last made a video. It is almost midnight. Was at school all day. I'm in college now. Yeah. So, I was extremely pregnant the last time I made a video. So, I made that. He's sleeping right now. Alright, so, yeah. So, I had 2 years clean before my relapse. I have over a year again now. But, yeah, I made it to 2 years. Had a 10-month relapse. Yeah, so, anyways. I allowed a bunch of my stress, and I didn't realize how mentally sick I was dealing with, the pain of being cheated on and, spending my entire pregnancy alone in a room. And I got really bitter, really pissed off, and, I stayed clean for a really long time after my son was born, and it was just a matter of time for my relapse to happen. But yeah, I have over a year again. So update on my kid's dad. He's barely involved with our son, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. We did try to date again over a year ago, and I was in the midst of my relapse when he came back around. And I think I dated him because I so desperately wanted Lane, that's our son's name, to have a father. Well, out of the 3 years he's been alive, I think he's spent a couple months we lived together. That was the most time he spent with our son. Yeah, so that's that. Going to school for human services, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, I don't know. When I first started this channel, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna talk to people, and it's gonna be cool, and that's when I thought people making money off of YouTube was cool, and that, I have a cool personality, so I can make money and blah. And I don't know, it's shit's stupid, honestly. I can't keep up with it. It's like every time I start a journal or, a diary, and yeah. So, yeah. But I was diagnosed with degenerative disc disease, so that sucks. I live with chronic pain. Can't tell, I've put on some weight. Happens. Yeah, I've struggled with my weight a lot these last 3 years. Relapse, I dropped tons of fucking weight. I thought I was looking good, looked like shit. This year of sobriety I don't think I have ever been this heavy, ever. So, besides my weight issues, I'm pretty mentally good. I started Prozac like a year ago, which for the first time in my life I haven't had suicidal thoughts, so that's really nice. But yeah, it's, life is crazy, and I cannot believe I'm doing a video looking like this, no makeup on, so my deep-seated acne is showing. Oh no. But yeah, it's a nervous tick. I can't stop touching my face like Ricky Bobby. I don't know what to do with my hands. But yeah, I remember that I had made videos, and I went and looked at them, and I was actually really surprised. I think one had a couple thousand views, and I was like, wow, really? Why do a couple thousand people want to hear what I have to say? I'm nervous, I'm awkward, and I ramble. But, I was kind of touched by a couple of your guys' comments, And, you know, I saw somebody say that they just really wanted an update to know how I'm doing. So I felt obligated to make this video. I don't know. I love being a mom. I love it a lot. It's really fucking hard. Being a single mom is the hardest thing I think I've done in my entire life. Um, the birth, that was insane. So I was in active labor for 4 days, not dilating. The nurse said that she was gonna check my cervix to see if I was dilating, and that was a lie. She ended up ramming her whole arm inside me. It fucking hurt. And she turned my son inside of me, and then within a minute of doing that, his heart rate dropped. I had to be rushed back for an emergency C-section. About 15, I want to say about 15 minutes into the surgery, that's just what I assume. I don't know, it was a really fucking weird, scary, intense moment. I felt him start to cut into me. And my last memory of like that whole experience was my sister, well, she's one of my best friends, I consider her my sister, being pushed out of the room, and then everything kind of like spiraled and went black. And then I guess I woke up 7 hours later. My sister held my son for the first 7 hours of his life. They had knocked me out. I woke up shaking, like uncontrollably. I was in shock. My sister thought I was having a seizure to this lady pushing on my stomach, and I was screaming, please stop hurting me. And yeah, spent almost 3 weeks in the hospital because apparently during surgery I almost bled out. So it was a pretty intense experience. So got out of the hospital about 3 weeks after that. Ended up ripping open my C-section, the wound itself, and I got a massive infection. It took about 5 months to heal. Had severe back pain ever since having the C-section. Figured it was from my epidural I had gotten. The first day being in active labor, I made it 12 hours, and I was like, give me that fucking epidural, because shit hurts. Yeah, labor hurts, babies hurt. I wish I could have pushed him out, because I can tell you, recovering from a C-section for 5 months was fucking horrific. But yeah, yeah, single. Have been single since trying to date my kid's dad again. And I was single the 2 years of my sobriety. And yeah, I don't know. What happened with my kid's dad the second time around was way more traumatic than being left for my sponsor. I went to rehab because of my relapse, and I gave him 30 days to be with our son. He was supposed to bring our son to visit me. The whole 30 days I was there, I called every day. I got to talk to my son 2 or 3 times, which really fucking sucked. He said he was working constantly, which turned out to be bullshit. He had gotten a girlfriend and brought her in my room and slept with her and got her pregnant. And now the son has a sister. So with all that fucking Jerry Springer shit aside, uh, I got pretty depressed and realized that I was gonna use again, or I needed to find some way to help myself because it wasn't even used. Like I legitimately wanted to fucking hurt myself after that whole experience happened. I was completely crushed for the second time. So I got myself in counseling, got myself an IOP, got on medication, got my GED this year, and now I'm in college. So I pretty much just consumed myself in trying to do what's healthy. But yeah, it's the longest video I've ever made. I wish I could tell you guys that I would update you more, but I'm just going to be realistic. I don't know. This literally is just because of a comment wanting an update. And there you go. So, yeah, bye.